Well, today we're going to look at some 1960s press-out books. Now, if you know my channel well, you know I love myself a card model press-out book. I remember having them as a kid. It was always my favourite toy with letter sets. Used to buy them all from Smith's. Used to get the Whitman, it was Whitman, wasn't it? Whitman books. It might have been World Distributors, but they used to do TV sets, so you'd get things like $6 Million Man, you get some colouring pages, and then a card model scene to make up, and I absolutely loved them. So I saw these on eBay recently, and they were sort of dirt cheap, and I'm always a sucker for, like I say, a vintage press-out book that hasn't been used, because of course with these, they're the sort of toy that once you've played with it, once you've used it, it's gone. It's, you know, it ends up getting chucked away. Your parents would chuck it away once it's been trodden on too many times. But these are, I think, from 1963-64. I'm not sure who publishes them. Let's have a look. Golden Pleasure Books, London. And there was a whole series of these by the look of it, because I've got 3, 4 and 7. One for the list in here. And this, number 4, is Eskimos and Other Peoples of the North by Marion Koenig, depending on how you say it. Yeah, this was second impression 1964, but first 1963, printed in Belgium. It doesn't give a list, but it does say there's a Christmas Manger, Cinderella, and Cowboys of the Frontier, which we've got. So it gives you basically a story of the scene you're going to create. This is Eskimos, or Inuits, I think it should be now. Far away in the north there is a cold land. It sounds like a George R.R. Martin book. The earth is frozen and covered with snow for most of the year. Not anymore, thank you global warming. A cold wind blows all year round. The countries in this cold part of the world are Greenland, Canada, Alaska and Siberia. In the spring the ice cracks. Ooh. So there's no grass, few animals can live. So let's get on to Eskimos are short people. It's got to be racist. They have smooth dark hair, dark eyes, narrow noses, high cheekbones. Shouldn't that be narrow noses and high cheekbones? Many thousands of years ago, when they moved into this cold, lonely country, they had to learn how to live there. Why didn't they just move? Why didn't they get there and go, this is not for me? Oh, what's this? The people who live in the frozen lands of the north are called Eskimos. In the forests live groups of red Indians. Oh dear. So they would harvest ivory tusks. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So they live in igloos. Is that still the name? Don't know. He would have ivory knife. There's a little picture of an igloo. They had clothes. The Eskimo wears a coat or parka, trousers, stockings and boots, all made of animal skins. I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me. Oh, it's because I just read this. The Eskimo does not wear underclothes. Dirty. Snowshoes, kayak, husky dog, sledge. So it gives you a rundown of all your bits and bobs. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police hunt the Eskimo. No. Let's have a look. So, interesting on this one. The cover, let me see the cover, you can punch bits out. So on the front you've got characters and their punch outs as well. It's really interesting. I've not really seen that before. So you've got you can build up a canoe. There's the paddlers, they look like they're doing some sort of disco dance. Huskies, the white saviour there, come to save the Eskimos, showing democracy. Let's have a look. There's the sled. He's waiting, he's dropped his iPhone. We've all seen that. A sea lion. Is that a sea lion? Is that a seal? I don't know what the difference is. Sea lion on top. Igloo, paddle, Eskimo and kayak. So it would have made quite a nice little scene. Oh look, that's very flash. That's the canoe. There's a walrus. So again, a very nice scene. And then the other two sort of go together. So we've got cowboys which is strange because I have read that one and it's sort of talking about cowboys from like the 1930s, 1940s, sort of modernish, and then it's Indians talking from sort of 1850 style. This is much shinier than the Eskimo one, so you get lots of nice cardboard figures. I would if I could fold the page. You get teepees. I bet they call them wigwams, won't they? Indians. How do you know these people came to be called Indians? It happened when white men, the white men, I watch them, came about and discovered, because they wanted to find a way to the Indies. I mean, it's a bit lazy, isn't it? So yeah, you land somewhere, you go, do you know where we are? Nah, let's just assume we're correct. Presumptuous. Well, there's a few others here. Doll's House, Wild West Wagon Train, wouldn't mind that one. Circus Parade. So it tells you the story of the Comanches, the Blackfoots. I imagine it's vaguely racist now. Carry their babies in papooses. They believed that Manitou, the Great Spirit, would be pleased by their game. There you go. Saucepan. Indians today. Gradually, many Indians married the white American settlers. Married or became sex slaves. You choose. Others continued to fight or trade by turns, but the white man with his arms and his education beat them in the end. Not much education going on there, is there? Let's see what else have we got. So another wigwam. Teepee. What's he doing? In the dance. So the cowboy one is very, very similar vein. But you get an actual ranch, but it's sort of aimed more at, you know, like 1940s ranching. They're not going around killing anyone. You get a little ranch. There's the, shows you it going together. I'm not going to make these up because I would just tread on them and get them chucked out. I think they're nicer in the book form anyway. It's easier to display. And there's the barn. You get a tool shed, and that's what they're. So you get a corral, barn, tool shed, and you put all your little bits in. Yeah, I would have loved these as a kid. I might have had them, I just don't remember them. But if you remember them, or you had any others, did you have the other cowboy one, the wagon train? Let me know what it was like. If you want to see more card punch-out books, I've got quite a few. I've got several Doctor Who ones of the same one. I went from lusting after it and wanting it to now I've got a few. But yeah, let me know if you remember these, you enjoyed them. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. We have a Patreon Imar models now if you want to help us that way. But otherwise, just thanks for watching. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.